We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. But tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. Now, they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks. But I'll guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that one. He's going to have those kind of outings in year 1. But the big question, what does he take away from them, and how does he improve? It starts right here in this game.
Throwing right away is Dart. Robinson's got it. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scalaboo. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Dart going to look to throw here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll try it now with Scalaboo. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is shorter. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for there.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them, because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
This short throw caught by Goddard. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Giants offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. The Eagles in a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. A handoff as they run the counter play. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
He's out of bounds at the 12.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tank Bigsby, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are once again back in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
New York set to take the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
15 yards on the play. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the
Off the play fake, it's Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Dart going to give to Scannaboo. And he stopped immediately there. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Here is 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
Here's Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Eagles defense able to hold. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's where they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Throwing is Hurts. And this one complete to Smith. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 3rd down and 1. They go play action with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff to Bigsby. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
No whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, they go with Shipley.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. This offense, #1 in the NFL in picking up 1st downs, and their run game got them another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up 1st downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Great.
2nd and goal.
63.
He'll look to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Bigsby is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here this 1st quarter, and he's got both of them.
They're certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The New York set to take the field.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And the Giants, 1st down.
To throw now, Dart.
Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. An inside run with Scatterbury. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here's Dart. They'll set up the screen to Scatterbury.
Bust through the tackle. Still going. Still on his feet. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Dart.
Touchdown! Tyrone Tracy, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Giants have got it back to within a score.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Complete. Smith has it. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line.
A big play there for Philly. 46 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
A run on first down with Shipley.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He could drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Now Shipley again.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Grant Calcaterra
from 6 yards away.
And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had a couple of touchdown passes in that game last week, and he's matched that with 2 in the first half here as his guys start 1st and 10. A play fake, and now it's Dart. That's complete to his running back, Scatteroo.
We'll call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Give up the middle, Scatteroo.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And the Giants, first down. First and 10 at the
In motion right is Robinson.
Throwing his dart.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, here's Scatteroo.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
It's a loss of 2.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. To the air, dart.
Catch made by Slayton. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Scatteroo.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
Now dart.
And that is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
50-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was crossed for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Hurts going to give this to Shipley.
The 20. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
50 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd and goal. Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Devontae Smith.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
They'll start on the ground with Scatterbury.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Made at the 21-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Dart.
That's complete to Slayton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run from the gun with Scatterbury.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Dart going to look to throw here.
And he's got it. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Scatterbury is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today is track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
At the 42-yard line.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Here's a give left side for Shipley. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long
message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he has been a monster in the red zone here these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. Play action. Here's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Hurts.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Throwing is Hurts.
That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mecole Hardman, 33 yards.
And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, it's Scalaboo to start the drive.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Play action. Now Dart. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Andrew McCullough. And the Eagles are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 49-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts.
This is caught. It's Brown. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
On the handoff, it's Shipley.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Will Shipley, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 24. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And New York set to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 34-yard line.
Scatterby going to run it out of the gun.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun. Here's Dart. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
To the right side goes Shipley.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
This is Smith with the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Devontae Smith
With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
and the Eagles get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Giants take
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Dart.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Here's Mecole Hardman.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
This one complete down the field to Goddard.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Eagles, first down.
Great.
First and goal.
Trimmer,
The 2-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Shipley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give them back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. New York set to take the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
He has still not connected on a single pass in the second half.
And right now they're going through all the different reasons, the whys, the wherefores. Bottom line, got to find some completions in there and get their offense moving.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Dart from the gun on third down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Hardman on the return.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Eagles will have it taking over first and 10. So here are the Eagles to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They'll come out throwing here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Back to throw here. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 43.
Eagle first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Giants will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
It's a gain of
So first and 10 now from the 30.
And the Giants first down. First and 10.
Dart going to give the Scatterboo.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Dart. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Here's Hardman to return. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. They tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. On first down, he'll drop to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, Shipley.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
63. Great.
They're going to look to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll give it to Shipley.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
102 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Of 18 on the play. First down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. New York set to take the field.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun is Dart.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Zach Bond
Coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
Now Dart. To the sideline and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here's Hardman on the return.
Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the fourth, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result. This is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 9.
180, 180. 73. Crowd left, Yeti.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Eagles send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Giants, 1st down.
Here's Dart.
This is caught by Robinson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing his Dart.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down.
That's another Giants 1st down.
Throwing Dart.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A give, it's Scatterwood.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10.
Dart gonna look to throw here.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
70 line.
Throwing his Dart. They'll set up the screen to Scatterwood.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this to Scatterwood.
And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Gano's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
This offense ready for their upcoming series as we get a look at the former Heisman Trophy winner, Devontae Smith.
He's been almost impossible to bottle up. You see that number 10 on your screen, a big reason why they have the lead.
One of the guys that's being featured in this game and making sure that he's targeted because they do trust him with the ball. That's why they go back to him time and time again.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Darius Alexander brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That one out wide and intercepted.
And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. As a
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Zach Ball
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
to throw now. Dart.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
59 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's a third. Eagles, first down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Philadelphia.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert.